I'm seeing all blue on the green energy crystal menu. If that doesn't say 100% completion, then I don't know. Then I literally do not know what does. All right, let's go one step closer to fulfilling our legacy. Starting to hate this suit, honestly. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, episode number 24. Alright, so off screen I collected, I believe, like I said, I believe 100% of all green energy crystals in Soul Valley and in every other area in the game, like a little bit in Fury Green. And yeah, I believe I got everything, like 100%. So that means I believe that I can get whatever is going to be given to me in the Altar of Legacy. What am I going to get from collecting all this shit? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Also, before we begin, not only are we going to hear Silux's words of wisdom of the day, we are also going to reapply our energy shield with the Samus amiibo. And after that, since I was collecting items off screen on my own while collecting every green energy crystal in Soul Valley, which was painstaking, but then again, like 3 months ago, I was, you know, like scouring the entire desert, just crashing as many green energy crystals as I possibly can. And I was very close to getting them all, even without the radar, so it didn't really take all that long. Also, the power bomb made it possible.
I cannot be stopped.
You say so. Anyway, now let's go apply the energy shield. Samus amiibo detected. Energy shield. Gimme. Energy shield activated. There we go, got the energy shield. And now, there's some interesting ways of collecting items that I've obtained off screen, but the rest of them are very basic and a little bit boring, but some of them stand up pretty well. Here are a few examples. This one that's located in Ice Belt involves the interscene mechanic with the spider ball. I forgot what the name of the mechanic was called, but let us call it the slingshot mechanic, because that's literally what it is, which is really cool. This is a very, very fun item to obtain. So yeah, that's one. On to the next one. Oh wait, never mind. Something new that I discovered with Grievers is that they're smart enough to do this. They can just knock missiles away, including super missiles. But here's a hilarious interaction that I have gotten with a green energy crystal infused Griever in Soul Valley, because this is fucking hilarious. Just sending him to the next galaxy. Oh my god, the super missiles in Prime 4 pack a huge punch. I'm surprised that this is an item. I'm surprised that this is an ability that you do not get until. I'm surprised that this is an ability you do not get like earlier on in the game, like, you know, how it normally happens. But this, I just want to do this early because that is so fucking ridiculous. I love it. Just send them to the next layer of the atmosphere. Actually, no. Make him jump 3 layers of atmosphere, because holy shit, that is a tremendous distance. Oh yeah, I skipped one of the items. I skipped one of the item puzzles. Another one in Ice Belt. Seems like that all of the unique seems that all the unique item puzzles are located in Ice Belt. Because it involves, once again, the slingshot mechanic. And all that for another shot expansion. I believe it's a shot expansion. Large shot expansion, even better. All right, so I'll delete those later. Is this a Pokemon clip or something else? That's Pokemon clip. Anyway, nobody cares about that. All right, back to adventure. Let us fulfill our legacy by doing a little bit more things. Just doing a little more things. Just a little bit more things in the desert. I promise. After when that's done, we're done. We can finally go to Flare Pool. So, there is a spot around the Great Mines that I completely forgot to check because it involves getting there once you obtain the power bombs, or I'm sorry, the psychic power bombs. Just gonna go use that. I gotta respect its identity by just using the correct term. Gotta call the psychic power bomb because it identifies the psychic power bomb. What makes it psychic? All I see is a normal ass explosion. The only difference is the name. I'm going the wrong fucking way. Just in time. I'm starting to love the sewer missiles in this game. If I'm capable of doing that, it makes every Griever interaction worth it. Oh my god! Where did he go? Where the fuck did he go? He just vaporized as soon as he touched the freaking air. Oh my god, this is amazing. And this should be amazing too. Because this might be the final piece of lore from Chatiant Vouloon. What's more to learn? In the last of our days, we were 13 survivors. Having deciphered the prophecy of Chrono Tower again, we learned the Chosen One will come from outside. But when? We could not afford to wait. With the aid of the Master Teleporter, 12 of us left Viros to find the Chosen One. I remained behind, for it was my duty to protect the Master Teleporter. For security, there were 5 keys to the Master Teleporter. I entrusted the 5 keys to those worthy of being guardians. They would be protected, given only to the Chosen One. All that is left is to wait your arrival. It is impossible to know for certain if that day will ever come. And yet, I believe. I pray for your safe arrival, Chosen One, so that I might be here to greet you myself. Does that mean Chatiant Vouloon is in Chrono Tower? Is he alive? What kind of motivations does Sylux have to go out of his way to nearly destroy this dying near extinct civilization on Viros by corrupting the 5 guardians of the teleporter keys by using them for his own Metroid fusion experiments? They were all his test subjects. He doesn't even care if he's stranded on this planet the same way everyone else is. He's using this as an opportunity to destroy everyone that he absolutely despises. But we still have no idea why he hates Samus or the Galactic Federation. I mean, I still hate the Galactic Federation for what they did in Other M and Metroid Fusion, and to an extent, Metroid Dread, because they put her in harm's way to begin with. But but other than corruption, what other reason does Sylux have to hate the Galactic Federation? We don't know. He's still a mystery. All right, so that concludes that part that concludes that marker. Now let's go over here. This is where we obtain an unacquired item. But there is a huge, asinine problem with obtaining that item. Because those items are randomly determined. And spawn randomly. I am not kidding. I looked this up after fruitlessly just trying to look for any hint, any opening with the morph ball or psychic abilities or weapon that I've already taken. I have every single weapon and ability in the game. So you would think that getting those items would just require, just throw everything in the kitchen sink at it and eventually the item will appear, right? Wrong. For whatever fucking reason, the last 3 expansions in the game are exclusive to Rieger Tokabi spawn points. What kind of decision is that? It's an idiotic one, that's what. So what does he have for me? Probably missile expansion.
Samus, please join me.
For what?
Make yourself comfortable. This belonged to my father. We used to sit around a fire just like this, telling stories. He always spoke of Solon. Are you familiar? Solon sits atop the sky. Solon provides equal light to all.
I prefer Jesus, but whatever.
Watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solon. I have made mistakes, many mistakes. But through Solon's light, I find balance.
If it's faith that guides him, then that's all that matters.
I've missed these campfire stories. Samus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here?
It is strange, yeah.
This will be of use to you. Please take this.
Missile expansion. Next one is a shot expansion or large shot expansion, and the other one is a psychic power bomb. What else do you have to say?
Sharing this fire reminds me of my father and his stories of Solon.
Ouch. I probably shouldn't have done that. So does that mean he's gonna go get up?
Watch over you.
So does that mean he's going to like spawn to the next area? To the next item location? Nope, you have to enter. You have to exit and re-enter Soul Valley in order for him to go in either of these places. Right here that I threw the kitchen sink at, and over here. These are the last 3. After that, we can finally go to Flare Pool. So let's just save some time. He hasn't moved. You guys have to change areas instead of the same area in Soul Valley. So much for my energy shield. Well, at least now that we're here, we can go take a look at what this final layer of energy crystals will give us when we go to the Altar of Legacy. Also, as I briefly stated before about me starting to hate the Legacy suit, design-wise, I get that it's very similar to the Light suit in Prime 2. The problem that I have with it is that it's too similar to the Light suit. And nothing really original design-wise. If anything, it should have been colored green. Because with all that green energy, with all the green energy crystals you're putting to the Altar of Legacy, you'd expect to have a green energy themed suit. But no, it's just pure white with the purple aura. That's it. A bit of a disappointment. At least the muscle tendons on her glutes make it look a little bit plant-like and aesthetic, but I'm not entirely sure what the design is supposed to resemble. Alright, I've arrived. Now give me what I need? Is this required? Probably not. In the moment of truth, what will I obtain? Green energy crystals have been successfully deposited. So? What do I get? Oh. Oh, it's just the completion. I collected all 100% of green energy crystals. What does this mean? Probably nothing. Let's move on. Oh, the blue layer might represent the completion percentage. Nothing else. That's fine, that's fine. I can get behind that, I can get behind that. This might be the last time I visit extraterrestrial Wawas.
Samus, nice to see you again. I was born on the fourth moon of Saladin in the northern reaches. Resources were scarce and each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult to support the family by hunting, so I joined the Federation. I don't know if this was in line with Solon and my father's way, but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper. It's strange. My words flow so easily around you. Oh, before you go, Samus, it looks like there's a few ruins in this valley. I found something near one of them.
I don't know where the hell you actually found it to begin with, but thanks either way. It's always nice talking to you.
Sometimes we must leave the things we know. If you hadn't chosen this path, where do you think you'd be?
Except this path wasn't chosen, it was, caused.
I'll keep an eye out for mech parts. Mackenzie seems eager to repair his robot. Good hunting, Samus.
To you too, Takabi. Godspeed. Anyway, give me my last fucking expansion. Why in God's name is the loading screen to Fury Green more longer than any other area? That was like 23 seconds as opposed to a full minute!
Samus, have you already seen the rebels from the Federation base?
I can picture it in my head.
Reminds me of my job. Ever heard of Herc Unit Delta? Come rest.
Probably not.
Quietly eliminating threats to keep planets on the fringe safe, unknown to everyone. That is the job. And in return for my service, I would get paid, just like a bounty hunter. You are also a bounty hunter. But you fight for a greater purpose, alone, overcoming death and continuing to fight, something only you can do. Here, a gift. I pulled it out from under the debris.
Pulled it out from under the debris. Jeez, you have an even greater sixth sense than the freaking Shozo. As much as this is a horrendous idea in concept, that's not going to change the fact that Rigo Takabe is such a nice character.
Take a moment. Feel the rhythm of the wind. It reminds me of my home. Sharing this fire reminds me of my father. memories of Solon.
Well, we finally got every item in Soul Valley.
Watch over you.
So, let's finally go to Flare Pool. I feel like I've been gaslit thinking that the colors of the that the colors of the viola also change when you obtain the legacy suit. Certainly felt like it, but nope. I'm just too used to being red. All right, made it back to Flare Pool. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss this place. Hold on just one moment. Did I collect the Did I collect this missile expansion, or did I forget about it? No, looks like I collected it, so I didn't forget about it completely. All right, I don't want to forget anything important to do, so let's just go straight to the entrance of Flare Pool and explore some areas that we have not covered yet, because that's exactly where Now, it's about time I see you more often. I absolutely adore the concept of these enemies so much. Self-destructing enemies that don't actually hurt themselves, but they regenerate their explosive energy after they detonate. And there's science, like, actually explaining how they're able to do that in the logbook. So they're found in the entrance, found in the one hidden area where you get the flare chip, or whatever you want to call it. But there's other things to look into. What is that? Oh, yeah, they're everywhere now. Nice to know. Very nice to know. Anything to make areas more hostile that isn't Griever territory. I guess the great tragedy was also destroying the ecosystem of Euros to the point that your corrupt population remains. That's just sad. I went the wrong way. Weird that there's no music playing. What happened? Oh, there's a safe station. Don't mind if I do. Do you mind? What does the enemy think it is? Wait a minute. It's submerged? Why is it submerged? Oh, right, of course. The place blew up recently. So let's go examine what remains of the locale. And there's no music playing for some reason. Even still, what is going on here? High-powered explosives. What was that? What the hell is that? Debris from the energy diffusion cannon explosion, composed of metals superheated, then cooled during the detonation. Then cooled, all right. Can you turn around, please? Thank you. I'm a little bit, what the hell is that? Leaping spitter can lurk beneath the surface of lava due to its heat-resistant scaly skin. It jumps into the air and spits flares if it detects intruders. Leaping spitters are mollusks that inhabit Flare Pool. Normally, they dive deep into the lava and remain inert. But if there are changes in their environment, such as dramatic shifts in the heat levels of the lava, they may temporarily migrate to more shallow areas of the pool. If they detect danger while in a shallow area, they will attempt to drive off the threat by flipping up into the air and scattering lava bombs around the area. Interesting. Ouch. Interesting concept for an enemy in design, I must say. Seriously, why is there no... What's happening here? this place just looks absolutely deserted. Well, because it is, but that's not the point. I'm wondering what the hell is going on and why I need to go back to Flare Pool of all places. I know that there's more areas I haven't explored in this place, but seriously, what else is there to obtain? Who's waiting for me? What's waiting for me? What more do I need? Oh, right, of course, the mech part, but where's that located? Am I supposed to be here? Apparently so. Oh boy. Just a whole lot of leaping spitters right now. Energy facility destroyed. All extraction operations have ceased. And what on earth is that? Whoa! An updraft? What on earth is this for? I don't know what's going on here. Why are there green energy updrafts and what are they for? Am I going to have a race with a giant enemy or something? Is Vorosh back from the dead? I'm fighting a lava-themed... Huh? Container ejected from this facility when it collapsed. Item detected within. An energy tank. That's being eaten by... What? Well, okay, what are you doing? What is the point? We're having a We are having a race. Swim Snatcher, a species similar to the leaping spitter, albeit adapted to hot environments. This variant does not stay in a fixed position and instead swims around in lava lakes. Swim Snatchers are mollusks native to the lava lake of Magdrada volcano. Though effectively the same species as the leaping spitter, their behavior is notably different. They are not territorial, instead preferring to roam the lava lake to feed on the green energy found there. They are innately drawn to energy-dense substances and will use their feelers to gather what they can before moving their meal away from the melting heat. Once they feel safe, they will begin the slow process of absorbing their find. Well, give back what belongs to me, you motherfucker. Oh, gosh darn it. Is it just me, or is maneuvering the Viola IC more difficult than the standard model? So that's the reason why there's a ranch here. Well, that was kind of cute. Anyway, moving on. Just some minor deterrents. And there's still no music playing. I like to understand why. For dramatic effect, I suppose. But what on earth is down here? Can I reach it? It looks like I can. Or not. Right. Never mind. I can. All right. put this to effective use. Bam! My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Should have been the power bomb! But no, it had to be a super missile. Can't I have fun in this place? Huh? Entrance to the maintenance tank conduit blocked by rock. The debris can be removed with a strong impact. Strong impact as in ball bomb. Ball bomb it is. Ooh, nice quality graphics there. Whoa, what is this? Gonna go take me to the next item expansion or next part of Magdrada Volcano? It appears to be the next item expansion because I'm going around the doorway. Unless I am supposed to be here. Yeah, it's the next item expansion. Can you move? Thank you. Let's see. How will this be done? Oh, it's that simple. Or not. It's endlessly pouring lava. Okay. What do I do? Guess I won't worry about it right now. Unless I freeze it. Okay, I guess that was a little bit too obvious. And go. Ah. You've got to be kidding me. Ah. Ow. Oh my god. Wheeled vehicle gate. Operation halted by circuit failure. It cannot be opened. Okay, so I was going the right way after all. But can I obtain that powerbomb expansion, or do I have to wait until something happens? Wait a minute. Maybe it has to do something with the broken circuitry. That's what my guess is. I always forgot to like press X to perform the spring ball. You don't have to use motion controls to do it anymore, it seems like. So it's cool, like, ow. So it's cool, I guess. What do you mean the viola can't be summoned right now? Oh. Some grapple notes here. Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipes. Lava discharge valve to adjust the lava level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Alright, now the shutter is open. Does that mean the lava stops flowing? Yes, it does. Excellent! Oh wait, never mind. The shutter is just permanently malfunctioning. Well, that's fine. Not like I need it. It's fun being in Morph Ball. Oh, God! Ow! That hurt. Let's try that again from the bottom. Because we were exactly on the top. Wee-hoo. There we go. Now I can continue. The dissonant air from Flare Pool is very unusual. Records from the Galactic Federation UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar. Brought here when the Lamorne teleporter went out of control. Is that a mech part? Charged particle cannon and attachment for the upper right arm of Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon and connection sockets are relatively undamaged and a full restoration appears possible. Not without a cutscene! What is this? You look like a galaxy creature. Mario Galaxy creature. Wait! Behemoth. Giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles from its mouth using oscillation waves to drive enemies away, and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. Pardon me. The Behemoth is a giant arthropod that lives in the caves of Magdrada Volcano. Its body is covered in a layer of mineralized skin that neutralizes all firearms, but its 4 eyes, which are directly connected to its brain via delicate nerves, are vulnerable to damage when open. It is aggressively territorial and will attack anyone that gets too close, either by rushing toward them in an attempt to ram them or through a variety of fire-based attacks. These attacks are fueled by the Behemoth creating a flammable mixture of air and its own body fluids, which it can then emit either in a mist it ignites by striking the ground to create a fiery ring, or as a series of fire bombs expelled from its 3 mouths. So basically, it's an Omega... what's it called again? An Omega Pyramite. Oh wait, it's the difference here is that Pyramite's a crustacean, and the Behemoth is an arthropod. But the Pyramite looks like an arthropod. What kind of biology is this in this? Oh my goodness! Oh my lord! Whoa! Just freeze those eyes shut and whoa, 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 whoa! Ouch! It's a bit intense. You remind me of the armored cannon beetle from the Pikmin series. Whoa, my god. Okay, I might actually die here. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, I get it. So freeze its eyes, wait for it to ram the wall, and then... Right, okay. Or maybe not. I'm a little bit confused. Might be missing something here. Hold on a minute. I appear to be missing something important. So only its eyes can be damaged. Oh no. Yeah, he's turning red. Oh, I see it now. Oh, those are the eyes. I was attacking the wrong target. Oops. That was a little bit mediocre. Well, anyway, we finally got the mech. We finally got the last mech part. So, what's the catch here? Mech part acquired. Okay. All mech parts found. I was expecting something a little bit equivalent to the Omega Griever, but it was a bit of rinse and repeat, and I kind of struggled a little bit trying to figure out exactly on where to target it. Because I thought that the eyes were on the parts that I was supposed to freeze. I had absolutely no idea that that those red dots on the side of its head were the eyes. I thought it was something else, like maybe its ears or something. Perhaps that was just a skill issue on my part, but that fight was a little bit iffy, in my opinion. Am I going to be jump scared by the time I exit out of Flare Pool? Well, at least now that we're here, we can obtain the last remaining item expansion. So there's a little montage. Enjoy. Yes, Retro, I could tell you were having fun. That's something you don't see every day. 2 of them. Something tells me I do not belong here anymore. Yep, I am not supposed to be here. These fuckers can even withstand a power bomb. What? I have no idea where that scout bot is located. But I spent enough time in this deserted place. Well, duh, it's deserted. It's been destroyed. No wonder there's no music here. Alright, let's go back to Fury Green. Narrowly managed to escape death there a few times. Because somehow the Cybots are still alive! Alright, Mackenzie, give us the update. Whenever you feel like it, of course.
I gathered everything you need. And all we have to do is travel the Chrono Tower together. Come back to base camp when you're ready.
Why do we get the feeling this is going to be a point of no return sequence? To take the initiative, I'm going to save in Soul Valley, just to be on the safe side. Because Lord forbid if I enter the final boss without having collected all the items first, and there's no way to go back. That would suck. But anyway, not much has been done in this episode. I decided to just talk to Rigger Jacobi a little bit of times, which was very refreshing, I have to admit. Collected the final mech part in the abandoned lava facility that is Magdrada Volcano, or what's left of it. Had a race with an enemy that stole an energy tank. Explored the remains of the facility to collect items and nearly died a few times along the way. And fought an interesting boss that took me a while to figure out. So much has changed the last time I was in Magdrada Volcano. Well, obviously, because it's now gone. The music's gone, the enemies are gone, the variety is gone, and it's just rubble. Completely 100% worthless rubble, and the Cybots are just claiming it as their own territory. And the maintenance tanks. Good. They can keep it. Well, anyway, that concludes the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. GBA049, signing out, going offline. And see you next mission. So, without further delay, let's collect the remaining item expansions in the Great Mines, because I have no idea where the hell that scout bot in Magdrada Volcano is. I have to look it up. Make it easier for myself. Anyway, see ya.